little humans. I am going to go through these two guided practice problems. We're going to use the four squares, so we're going to find the important information, the number sentence, we're modeling and estimating our work, and then we're going to solve and check. So we're doing our plan, solve, check method. First thing we need to do is read our problem. This is Koda. He has a problem. Miss Arnold gave him 224 treats to share for his Pup-day party. He knows 7 of his furry friends will make it to the Pup-day party. How many treats should each furry friend get? Let's find out. First thing I'm going to do, I'm going to read it again and find the important information. So it says that Koda is having his Pup-day party, and we have 224 treats total. So altogether, Miss Arnold bought 224 treats for the Pup-day party. He knows that 7 dogs, or 7 of his furry friends, will be there. And what we want to know is how many treats each dog or each furry friend should get. So now I have my important information. Now I'm going to start to think about what models do I need, or what operation am I going to use to solve the problem. Now we have these models to look at to find the operations that we need. First, a very important thing that I want to know, am I combining things to make a total, or taking apart a total to find how much is in one group or each group? So because I know my total, it says that total I have 224 treats. That tells me that I'm not going to use addition and I'm not going to use multiplication, because both of those operations combine things to create a total. So since we know that we're starting with a total, it can either be subtraction or division. And because I know that I want each furry friend to get the same amount, that means that we're having equal groups. And because we have equal groups, that tells me we are going to use division. Now I can start to make my division model. I'm going to have my circle, and my circle always represents my total, the top circle. And my total is 224 treats. And now I know how to set this up. We know that we're supposed to have circles, but do I know the number of circles that I have, or do I know how much is in each circle? So I know that I have so many dog treats, and I'm taking part of them away to give to one dog. And I take another part to give to the second dog, third. So every group that I'm taking away from the treats represents how much I'm giving to one dog. So how many dogs do I have? I have 1, 2, 3, and I don't want to draw all 7 circles, so I'm just going to write 7 here at the end. And what we're trying to find out is how much each dog got. So I don't know the number inside the circle, so I'm just going to write T for treats, because I'm looking for T, how many treats each dog gets. Okay, so now I have my important information, my model. I'm going to move on to writing my number sentence now. I'm going to start with what I know. I'm going to start with my number that is being taken apart. I have 224, and that's being taken apart by, or broken into equally, 7 groups, broken into 7 equal groups. And I don't know what that is, so I just gave it the letter T for now, for treats. Now we can use estimation to figure out about how much is it going to be. If I'm going to estimate, I want to find compatible numbers because, again, estimating is to make things easier. So what I'm going to do to find a compatible number for dividing by 7, I'm going to write a couple multiples of 7. So 7, 14, 20, and I could use my multiplication chart if I wanted to help me, but my 7s I know pretty well. So I see right here 21 and 28. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to round, if I added a 0, one more thing, if I added a 0 behind it, that would be like multiplying times 10 times 20 times 30, 7 times 10, 7 times 20, 7 times 30, and 7 times 40. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to round 224 to 210, and I'm going to keep the 7 the same. I can divide that by 7. So now this is a whole lot easier because I already know that 7 times 30 equals 210. So 210 divided by 7 tells me my answer for 224 divided by 7 should be somewhere close to 30. So now I know a goal to shoot for whenever I am dividing. I know it's not going to be 300 or 3 is going to be somewhere close to 30. I can start to solve my problem. So now I have 224 is my dividend. It's going to go inside the house. And 7 is my divisor, what I'm dividing by, and it's going to go outside the house. And every time I do this, I solve a division problem. I always write my multiples to the side to help me later. I'm just going to write the first 4. So now I know 7 can't go into 2, so it has to go into 22. And it goes into 22 1, 2, 3 times. We divide, we multiply 7 times 3, 3 times 7. I get 21. I divide, I multiplied and now I subtract, divide, multiply, and subtract. 2 minus 1 is 1. Nothing there. Bring it on down. And then I divide again, bring it back to divide. 7 goes into 14 how many times? 1, 2 times. 7 times 2 is 14. When I subtract, I get nothing for my remainder. There's nothing else to bring down. So I know my answer should be 32. And now that I have solved my answer, I'm going to go back and check my work. When we check our work, the opposite of division is multiplication. So first, I'm going to very quickly check to see was my estimate close to my actual answer? Yes, super close to my actual answer, so I know I'm not too far off. But to see if I got it right, now I can multiply 32 times 7. Remember, you use the outside numbers and see if when we multiply, it should equal 224. So let's see if we were right. 7 times 2 was 14. 7 times 3 is 21. Plus 1 is 22. So yes, because I checked it with multiplication and because it is close to my estimate, that tells me that I am done with this problem and I got it correct.